Boruto manga 45 review. So this chapter was amazing, I ain't gonna lie. So at the beginning of the chapter, we get to see Amado talking with the leaf shinobi, and he's in direct contact with Naruto, telling Naruto that he has a lot of information and that he will be a very useful asset, and that all he needs is just to find a place to stay. Naruto agrees, but Shikamaru disagrees. But Naruto says it's the only way to save Shikadai. So Boruto being Boruto didn't understand what is Boruto. And Boruto doesn't understand what it means to defect from one place to another, so he's kind of confused. So he asks another shinobi, and the shinobi insists that defecting from something is moving from one place to another, like moving from the sun village to the leaf village. So he understood. Kawaki is shocked. He doesn't understand what's going on, and he says to himself, wait, Amado just betrayed Kara and Jigen? He doesn't understand what's going on, so he wanted to know more. Naruto agrees to hear him out. Shikamaru is like so surprised. He's like, what the hell do you think you are doing? But Naruto says to him, that's the only way to save Shikadai. Amado is surprised. He's like, oh, so you agreed to me because of saving Egenin's life? He says that himself without telling Naruto. We move on to a new page and we see a new car member. My god, this guy looks dope. Like, hey, the hair and the band he has in the hair, he looks so dope. So Jigen asks him how he is, and he's like, hey, he's dying out of boredom. And Jigen informs him that the Konoha village knows about that place where he keeps the 10 tails, and that he should be very careful. I'm sure he's saying that because he fought Naruto and Sasuke, and he knows how powerful my two boys are. The goat Naruto and his right hand man Sasuke, he knows how powerful they are. That's just so hype, like, it's so amazing. So Jigen wants him not to let his guard down. The next panel we see Kashin Koji arrive, like nothing else happened. He's like someone who doesn't know anything. So Jigen asks him about the mission, asking for a report. How did the mission go? Then they move on to another page. So we move on to Shikadai being very angry with Naruto and acting out of character because Amado keeps on talking that if he does anything, Shikadai said he's gonna be grown up. So Naruto wants him to shut up and tells him that, hey, Shikamaru, that's not how you behave, and stop acting like that. Why are you acting this way? Shikamaru say, hey, Shikamaru tells Amado that he might run out of patience soon, and I shouldn't get so cocky. So Naruto also says, hey, I might run out of patience soon, so hey, don't try to do anything funny because hey, if I get angry, no one should be going. So we see Karaki and Boruto and Tano, the doctor, the scientist who invented the scientific ninja tools. We see them talk, and they were thinking, they all in their mind they were like, hey, he's about to betray them, it's a lie and all this. But Kara is just planning to do something. But Kawaki being Kawaki says there is no way Amado being here is a lie because Jigen never left him out of his sight, and that he being here is an act of treason, and that anything he says might be true or something. So Naruto asks him to spill the beans and say what he has to say. Amado tries to settle the conditions and says that he will listen to. He will say anything they want him to say, but they also have to agree to any demands he asks. Naruto says he will hear him out, and after that, he will decide to. They will agree on the deals he wants to do. Naruto said, I give you my word. And as long as Naruto says, I give you my word, there's no way it ain't gonna happen. Because you know Naruto, he never goes back on his word. Oh my god! This brings back memories. Young Naruto for say, I ain't going back on my word. That's my ninja way. So, giving his word as an Hokage, we know that Naruto ain't gonna lie to him. So, Amado is surprised. He's like, Hokage? So he said, okay, fine, he's gonna talk. So he begins to talk. And the panel moves on to Jigen facing Kashin Koji. Oh my god, and in the panel, they are drawn together, they look so hype. I'm like, oh my god, that's amazing. So they are sitting in their private chairs opposite each other. Jigen asks Kashin Koji, I don't see Kawaki with you. And he's surprised that he returned empty-handed. Kashin Koji says, Kawaki is in the hands of the Konoha village, so there's nothing he could do. He understands how powerful Naruto, Sasuke, and everybody are in the village. So hey, I believe him. But Kashin Koji says he doesn't believe his eyes, and that when Jigen appeared in the village, he was surprised. He asked Jigen why would he lie if he could just go and retrieve Kawaki himself. Jigen was sitting in his chair like a boss, and all he said was like, "Isn't that odd?" Oh my god, this character, it pisses me off so bad. Like he's so cocky. Like hey, I mean he's too powerful, so I think it's gotten in his head. That's how amazing. So he begins to talk and he says his opinion and the current situation going on. It seemed the airship that crashed was attacked by someone, and that it didn't crash on its own. Someone deliberately did it to the airship, making it look like an accident. So here we see that Jigen kind of knows that hey, Kashin Koji was behind it. But Kashin Koji trying to act strange and weird and like hey, he says hey, that's new to me, like he doesn't know anything about it, he's trying to act surprised. But Jigen was like, don't play dumb with me, because if you do something like that, hey, I'm gonna kill you. I'm just joking, he didn't say that. So he was like, hey, this is a time for us to drop all pretenders and talk, because he knows that Kashin Koji was behind it. There we see Kashin Koji summon a frog from the frog village or whatever they called it. So that was amazing. So we move back to a panel where we see Amado talking with this shinobi. So we have Sasuke, we have Naruto, and we have Shikamaru there. So he says that hey, Jigen is an Otsutsuki. Or rather, he says, or rather he became an Otsutsuki. So he was human before he became an Otsutsuki. So that was a surprise to everyone. Like everyone was like, what? How is that possible? So Amado was like, hey, let me continue explaining things. So he continued explaining things. And he says, the Otsutsukis are invaders from other planets. They are like parasites, alien parasites. They attack you and they get what they want, then they move on. Like that's what he tried to explain to them. And he tried to simplify it further for them. He said they are like alien parasites. They devour life of a planet, and that's all they want. They devour the planet, then they move on to their next planet. They don't do anything different. That's all they could do. So like that's their whole purpose. Come to your planet, destroy it, and move to another planet. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this idiot? So he comes to my planet, destroy my planet, get what you want and leave. That's just so sick and messed up. So everyone is surprised and it's like, what the heck? Then Naruto was like, what do you mean by devour a planet? Naruto asked them. He asked Amado, so what do you mean? I mean, asking how did they do it? Like how did they destroy the planet? And like he was like by them planting a rubbish garden, making a garden full of rubbish, like. And he said he planted a divine tree on the ground. The tree grows and the roots spread across the universe and it drains chakra from every living thing on the planet, and that's how the tree survives. And that's what makes it to grow into that big tree, that giant tree that sucks the chakra from everybody on the planet. Remember the great thing that was when the giant tree started attacking everybody and sucking everyone's chakra and what it made to them. So that's what the tree does. Then Shikamaru asks, what happens when the tree does that? And Amado was like, plain, everybody dies. He says it's like a giant mosquito sucking the blood out of your body, and that was it. That was just mess up. Like that's so it got me all. So Naruto asks Amado why this alien parasite will do that, and Amado answers because of what happens next. And he says once the divine tree is finished absorbing everything, it will bear a large fruit, and we already know what fruit it is. Then Sasuke answers, the chakra fruit. Then Amado was like, that's right. My boy Sasuke being Sasuke says, hey, it is the chakra fruit. That's all they want. Amado was like, yes, that's right. The chakra fruit gives an individual a lot of power and gigantic information. So like the Otsutsukis, they are like, that's what they need to evolve. By eating them, they evolve. Their species keep on evolving, and it makes them more and more like gods, what they are now in the show. So we hear the scientist stand up. He was like, that's so fascinating. He was so happy. He was like, that's so nice. They're like, so Amado mentioned Sasuke's name. He was like, hey, Uchiha Sasuke, have you been there? That place. Sasuke was like, what do you mean? Trying to act down. He meant where they went to meet the Tentos. So Amado was like, hey, stop playing down with me. that you know the coordinate of where the 10 tails and everything is. And he was like, the coordinate given to them from the airship. That place cannot be read by using space-time ninjutsu. And we know that there's only one person in the show who can use space-time ninjutsu. That's my boy, my homie, my guy Sasuke. Oh, I'm so excited. So Sasuke was like, wait, don't tell me. And he was like, yeah, I planted that evidence. Amado was the one who leaked the information for them. Oh my god, so it was his plan from the beginning, not now. Like, it was been a plan that he has been planning since the beginning of all his, I don't know, I'm like, So he was like, hey, he wanted them to know ahead of time. That was what he really meant by leaving that. So Sasuke asked him a question. He said the Otsutsuki shape that he saw, the horn of Otsutsuki, was similar to Jigen. So who was he? He asked Amado. And Amado was like, hold up, that's not a proper sequence. Let me tell you the proper sequence. This is a complicated story. Let's take it step by step. My man is being the voice. He's looking up the whole information. Oh my god, that's dope. It was like, if you did go there, you should have known that Jigen possesses a 10 tail. My man, we saw the 10 tails in like the old chapters. We saw the 10 tails, and Jigen was like, hey, give me some chakra, man. Give me some chakra, bitch. Give me some chakra, you 10 tails, bitch. Give me some chakra, you 10 tails, animal. And he was just taking chakra from that animal. So we know about that. So, and he tells them that it's a different specimen from the one they spotted during the Great Ninja War. That 10 tails that was causing havoc. That 10 tails who was so powerful that we did the whole ninja alliance, the whole Hokage, the new, the old, to all form an alliance in order to defeat the 10 tails. That was just so like. And he said something like, the 10 tails becomes the divine tree. Oh my god. And he said the 10 tails is just a seedling. So the 10 tails are just seeds. Oh my god. I was like, oh my god, what does that mean? And they're like, they plant these 10 tails in the ground, and it goes into a divine tree, consumes the planet, then it bears the fruit, the chakra fruit. Oh my god, that's what happens. Continue to say once they have harvested the fruit, they don't need the planet anymore. So the moment they get their fruit, they are out to the planet. And then when that happens, you know that everybody on the planet is dead because they finally gotten the chakra they want, and it's gonna be amazing. Oh my god. So Naruto thinking asks Amado that is it Jigen who is trying to do this to their planet. But Sasuke being the Sasuke we all know, the smart nigga, he's like, no, I don't think so. Naruto was like, Sasuke? And Sasuke says, it's the person trying to do this to his planet is whoever gave the karma to Jigen, who put the karma on Jigen's hand, who made Jigen into an Otsutsuki, who turned Jigen into an Otsutsuki. Oh my god. And Boruto was like, karma? Like, it was just amazing, like, So Sasuke was like, hey, you said Jigen was originally a human, right? He became an Otsutsuki because of the karma, right? Then Amado was like, whoa, you are very sharp. As expected of Sasuke Uchiha, you were right. Then Boruto was like, what the heck is that supposed to do? My boy has a karma in his palm, so he is very scared. It's like, what the heck does that mean? Like, oh my god, he's about to turn into an Otsutsuki. Oh, that is gonna be. Sasuke then asks, what exactly is this karma you are talking about? Karma. What exactly is this karma? Like, he doesn't like. And Amado being this genius he is like, hey, this is just a preface. It's just an introduction. There's more to it. The important part's about to start now. Oh my god, so all we've heard was just, and I'm so hyped. Then, all of a sudden, Amado was like, hold up, I'm getting a transmission from somewhere. From where? We don't know where it's coming from. Then Naruto was like, what? And he was like, sorry, Amado. He was like, sorry, Shikamaru, could you put my glasses along the edge of the table? And Shikamaru was like, what the heck are you trying to say? You think I'm your puppet or something? Then he was like, I truly want these negotiations to go well, so please do as I say. Then Naruto was like, Shikamaru. Then he was like, okay. So after doing this, all of a sudden they were there, and they saw a screen pop up. A screen, and in the screen, oh my god, it was projecting my boy Jigen and my man Kashin Koji sitting in their chair facing off each other. Everyone was like, what is going on? Naruto was like, where is this? Kashin Koji was very serious. Everything was like, Boruto was like, that's the guy who tried to kill this. Kawaki was like, Kashin Koji, what the heck? So Kawaki is just surprised. He doesn't know what's going on. Amado states that what Kashin Koji is the only collaborator within Kara he has, and he's the only one who works with him. Then the scientist Tano is like, what the fuck? How did that happen? And I was like, oh my god, there's a live footage. I'm like, yeah, it's a live footage. So now you're watching what going on between Jigen and Kashin Koji. So we get back to Jigen talking with Kashin Koji, and he's like, hey, he has no intention of getting angry with Kashin Koji and reprimanding him for letting Kawaki escape. Then Amado was like, hey, they should just keep on watching the show. Then Boruto saw Jigen and was like, so that's Jigen? I mean, hey, they are beginning the hype. I know it's gonna be damn. Then Jigen was like, Kashin Koji, I just want to know your motives. Like, that's just crazy. Like, you have all the point in the world, and why are you copying these earth people, this bastard? And it's like, what's your motive? And it's like, hey, I thought we all agreed on this simple fact. So what are you doing now? So what do you get from trying to destroy this planet? Like, that's what Jigen said. Then Kashin Koji was like, hey, you pretend to be cool-headed, but hey, you aren't able to hide your words, rage bread. You can see my boy Jigen, his eyes are they are dim, he's angry. You can see the look, like he wants to fight somebody, he wants to do something stupid, like, hey, that's gonna be amazing. So all of a sudden Kashin Koji attacks Jigen, and Jigen then disappears. Then I was like, hey, what the fuck is this thing? And then all of a sudden he appears behind Kashin Koji, then stabs him with rods, like 5 rods in his chest, and like, Jigen is dead. I was like, oh my god, Kashin Koji is dead. All of a sudden you see Kashin Koji pop. It was a shadow clone, so he is not dead. Oh my god, that was good to know. Then Jigen was like, how cheeky, how the hell do you use that on me? Are you crazy? You know who you are dealing with? Then my boy, my boss, my homie Kashin Koji said it. He said, hey, it's simple. My mission is just to destroy you. I don't care about the chakra fruit. Oh my god, that's how the end of the chapter. This chapter was fire. I'm so excited. Like, this is gonna be crazy. Like, this chapter, oh my god, they did it. So Kashin Koji was created to kill Jigen. Chapter 46, when are you coming out? Oh my god, the hype is gonna be real. So that's what happened basically. Chapter 45 was, hey, the chapter was a good chapter. It was a hype chapter. Everything in the chapter was amazing. Like, everything went as planned. So my predictions for the next chapter is Jigen versus the Konoha village watches how Jigen versus Kashin Koji goes, and there's no way Kashin Koji is beating Jigen. I know Jigen is weak now, but hey, this man was able to take one Naruto and Sasuke and was like, hey, you nigga, what are you doing? Naruto couldn't even take down Jigen. Sasuke couldn't even take down Jigen. He was able to knock Sasuke out of his Susanoo. That's just crazy. So hey, the next chapter will hit on May 20th, so we know what to expect. I know Kashin Koji is a boss, but there's no way he's defeating Jigen. I hope to see more from the other Otsutsuki member who was just shown, and we get to know more about this divine trend, this chakra. So Boruto fans, subscribe to my channel for more reviews and more reactions to the chapters, anime reviews, manga reviews, everything here on Anime Night. What's up? Peace. See you next time.